Alright, so we got the new Commander 2015 decks. We picked up I picked up Golgari.
I picked up Boros.
And, I picked up Golgari just because, like, Abzan's my colors, but Orzhov is not my friend, so...
The enchantment deck wasn't doing it for you.
No, not at all. So we're going to just go over these cards real quick. We're going to use the commanders that they came with.
Yes.
Just so we don't have to figure out what other tech they wanted us to. So this is Meren, the Clan Nell Toth. 2 black and a green, 3/4. Whenever another creature you control dies, you get an experience counter. At the beginning of your end step, choose target creature card in your graveyard. If that card's converted mana cost is less than or equal to the number of experience counters you have, return it to the battlefield. Otherwise, put it in your hand. So this lady's pretty good. I think hopefully she'll be getting me a lot of stuff back. I just need to have a lot of things die first, so she has that little clause to start with. Next is this guy everybody's been talking about, the sacrifice dude. It's whenever another player sacrifices a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. He's a 5-drop, 2/2, 3, a black and a green. Flying insect shaman. You can definitely get real crazy with that as time goes on. Then we got Scourge of the Nell Toth. 5 and 2 black, flying. You must cast Scourge of the Nell Toth from your graveyard by paying 2. Or you may cast Scourge of the Nell Toth from your graveyard by paying 2. And sacrificing 2 creatures rather than paying its mana cost. So getting around that pesky 7 mana for a 6/6. Just for 2 and getting rid of 2 creatures can sometimes win you games. Then we got X and 2 black Dread Summons. Each player puts the top X cards from his or her library into his or her graveyard. For each creature card put in the graveyard this way, you put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield tapped. Definitely some nice, get some burst creatures if you got mana, don't know what to do with it. Getting zombies is always a good thing. Yeah, that's good. So we got Thief of Blood, 4, 2 black, 1/1, flying. And you're probably asking yourself, 6 mana for a 1/1, that's trash. Let's see what else she does. As Thief of Blood enters the battlefield, remove all counters from all permanents. Thief of Blood enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter for each counter move this way. So your friends playing Dark Depths, maybe not play this lady. But if they're playing like Throwmock, then yeah, go right ahead. We got Banshee of the Dread Choir, 3 and 2 black. Myriad, which is their new for each opponent, I believe. So Myriad is whenever this creature attacks for each opponent other than defending player, you may put a token that's a copy of this creature onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. But that player or a planeswalker he or she controls. Exile the tokens at end of combat. So when Banshee the Dread Choir deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. You just got a nice little Myriad Spectre, Hypnotic Spectre kind of thing going on there. No flying though, so no evasion to really get that through. Corpse Augur, 3 and a black. When Corpse Augur dies, you draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is the number of creature cards in target player's graveyard. 4/2, so he'll die often. Your opponent's got a lot of creatures in there, you got a lot of creatures, you get to choose, that's always great. So now we got the Confluence cards. These are, I'm pretty excited about the Confluence cards. I'm sure Adam will agree, he'll probably talk about his in a second here. But I got Wretched Confluence, 3 and 2 black, instant speed. Choose 3 and I can choose the same thing more than once on this card. Though there's 3 options, so I mean if you couldn't, they'd just be like do this, do this, do this. It'd be boring. But I can either target player draws a card and loses 1 life, target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So, I mean, drawing cards is always a good thing, but I'm really hoping I can just kill Adam in this game is going to follow this for 3 life with this card. I think that'll be the most fun thing I could do with that today. So we got Thought Vessel. I think him and I both have it. It's pretty common. 2-drop, no maximum hand size, mana rock.
Yeah, we both got it.
Yeah. They show up in all of them, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that's the only double that you and I got, right?
Yeah, it's the only one, so we'll see. Thought Vessel, it's great. It's wonderful if your deck draws a lot of cards, even if it doesn't.
2 mana for
1
mana? It's no Soul Ring. They're already in here, so they can't redo that.
It's better than Spellbook or sometimes Reliquary Tower, so.
Yeah. So we got Great Oak Guardian, 5 and a green, flash, and reach. When Great Oak Guardian enters the battlefield, creatures target player controls get +2/+2 until end of turn, and untap them. Untap them is the real big one there. On that.
You can also pick something else.
That's true. So you can play the politics. Here, I'm probably, unless I want the game to end, just kill me. I'm pretty sure. That's coming my way. So then color the pack, 5, 2 green, 8/6 trample myriad, so you just get to throw a bunch of these big beasties around. If you're playing with a lot of people, besides that, he's just a big old beef. And you got Skullwinder, who is supposed to be the new Eternal Witness. Yeah. 2 and a green, Death Touch 1/3, so it's got that body to survive through a couple of Death Touch hits. And then whenever Skullwinder enters the battlefield, return target card from your graveyard to your hand, and then choose an opponent. That player returns card from his or her graveyard to his or her hand. So one-on-one matchup, not the best, but it may be in like a 4-player game or something. You can be like, you got 2 cards in there, you can do it, kind of thing. Or if somebody's got nothing, even better. Center Vine Crasher, 3 and a green, trample. Center Vine Crasher enters battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of land cards in all graveyards. Whenever a land card is put into a graveyard from anywhere, you can pay 2 green if you do return Centaur Vine Crasher from your graveyard to your hand. So, I'm assuming if you're playing against a land destruction deck, this guy can get big fast and really save you from losing a lot of those lands if you have a way to fill up that 2 green mana.
I thought it was pretty funny just to mention. I thought when I saw that card, they were going to do a Crucible Worlds on a general. I was positive one of the
just like, oh yeah, you just get all of them back.
Yeah.
And just, well,
you can do stuff with lands from graveyards.
Bloodspore Thranex, 2 and 2 green, devour 1. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with additional X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Bloodspore Thranex 2/2. So he is like that Simic wizard guy. You just gotta eat something first instead of just casting him. And then you got my personal favorite, the Pathbreaker Ibex. Probably the best goat in the game right now. 4 and 2 green. Whenever Pathbreaker Ibex attacks, creatures you control gain trample and get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. This isn't even other creatures. This is this guy. You turn him sideways, and whoever's the biggest. I mean, him himself is a 6/6, right?
Yeah. It's an overwhelming stampede on a creature. Of course you're excited for it.
It's the best card.
I'm glad it's not an ETB. If it was an ETB, I'd probably just stop playing. Because now you have Greater Hoof and that.
And Pathbreaker Ibex.
Yeah, that'd be very bad. They learned their lesson.
Alright, so that's this deck. So it looks like we're going to head over to...
Yeah. So I'm going to talk about mine. I'm going to be playing Kalemne, Disciple of Iroas. She is a double strike vigilance 3/3 for 4. She's a giant soldier, which I didn't think would be as relevant. I guess the deck is soldier tribal, or giant tribal. A good portion of it. Whenever you cast a creature spell for a mana cost 5 or greater, you get an experience counter, and then she just gets +1/+1 for each experience counter you have. So the point of the deck, besides being Dragon Tribal, is, I suppose, is just play large creatures and keep swinging. She's double strike and vigilance. There's really not a lot that can deal with her when it's like turn 5 and you've already played one. 4/4 double strike vigilance is going to get through. It's worth swinging. So I guess the point of the deck is just to clear path a little shit and just swing giant monsters at people, which is pretty new for Boros from what I've seen before. Boros tend to be aggro with little creatures, so it's nice to see them get something that can go a little wider. So the first card we got here is a pretty cool card for mono white, or just a lot of, just like, some multicolor decks. We have Oros Explorer. It's a 2-drop 2/2. Cat Scout. When it enters battlefield, search your library for the X Plains cards, not basic Plains cards, where X is the number of players who control more lands than you. Reveal those cards from your hand. So if you're playing Gift of Estates or Tithe, I'd probably just play this anyways, because it does the same thing, but it's also like not completely worthless otherwise. We got another card here, Dawnbreak Reclaimer. It's a 6-drop 5/5 flying. At the beginning of your end step, choose a creature card in an opponent's graveyard. Then that player chooses a card in your graveyard. You may return those cards to the battlefield. So you don't even have to do it, but you and opponent both, you just pick a dude. You pick that, someone who's probably going to give you whatever you want. It's a kind of like a politics card. It's a little bit like the snake from earlier, where it's just like, obviously you try and get the best deal out of it, but you can also have somebody give you something pretty good for it. It's like a Raid Dawnbringer, but with a little bit more, a little bit quicker, a little bit more risk. And the confluence for my deck is the red one. Red one seems really, really nuts, especially in maybe other formats. In EDH, I'm not sure how great it is. Destroying artifacts is always just good. Probably just even 4 for 3 is pretty much a little better than just running like a Shattering Spree or something, something like that. It's obviously probably not better than Vandal Blast, but you also have the choice to deal 1 damage to each creature and 2 damage to each opponent, which some people will just blast it for the 6, and you've already got a pretty decent card there in multiplayer. Next card, which I thought was interesting, is a X red sorcery called Meteor Blast that deals just 4 damage to each of X. So you pick a whole bunch of things to just take 4 damage, including creatures and players.
Can you choose players more than once?
No, so it's not Common Storm. No, Common Storm can't even do it. So yeah, it's like a... Yeah, it's just like a...
It's Common Storm for 4.
Yeah, it's Common Storm for 4, yeah. You just pick a whole bunch of targets with it. It's a weird card, but it's certainly welcome in this format. My Myriad card was a Serra Angel. Legitimately just a Serra Angel with a Myriad. Just a 4-drop 5/5, or a 5-drop 4/4 Flying Vigilance. Which, hey, I'll take it. Here's one of the most talked about cards of the set right now, I think. Blade of Selves, which is, you can give any creature you want Myriad, which means it'll, like, when you attack, you'll just get multiple copies for each opponent to also attack. So, of course, you think things like Siege Rhino, Craterhoof Behemoth, just anything that has an absolutely absurd ETB, and you just get a whole bunch of them, and the more players you have, the more you get out of it.
Does it say Myriad on the card?
Yes, equipped creature has Myriad.
Bummer, you can't double up Myriad.
Yeah, you can't have 2 instances of Myriad, yeah. It'd be pretty hard to do anyways, but it's still... here's the other general for the deck. I really like Anya, Merciless Angel. She is a 5-drop 4/4 flying. She gets +3/+3 for each opponent whose life total is less than half of their starting life total. And as long as one of them is at half their life total, she's indestructible. So I think she's great for... I might actually build a deck with her. I think she's really interesting as a Boros Punisher general, where you just try and do as much damage to your opponents as possible in chunks, like doing damage and having enchantments that constantly burn them. You can easily wipe everyone down to 20 and just have a large indestructible flying beater that also survives any red wipes. So it should be an interesting deck. Dream Pillager is another cool card. It's a lot of that new red impulse draw. It's a 5-drop or a 7-drop 4/4 flying. Whenever it deals damage to a player, you exile that many cards off the top of your library and you may play them until end of turn. So it impulses for how much it hits for. And here's easily immeasurably the dumbest new card that isn't a general for the format, Magus of the Wheel. Hands down, just not something that should have probably happened. It's a red, it's a 3-drop 3/3 human wizard where you can pay 1 and a red to sack him and Wheel of Fortune. So each player discards their hand and draws 7 cards. This can be done at instant speed, and that is the thing that gives it just the absolute bonkers advantage is you can just draw 7 cards before your turn, and it takes away all of the a lot of the drawback of playing Wheel of Fortune. This card here is called Rite of the Raging Storm, which is a weird card. It's a 5-drop enchantment. Creatures named Lightning Ranger can attack you. So nothing this guy produces, these Lightning Rangers can attack you. And it's essentially just a 5/1 Spark Elemental. Everybody gets one on their upkeeps, and it's just like a large ass Spark Elemental that you can send at pretty much anybody that isn't the person that owns this card. So, it's definitely interesting. We got 3 more. We have Kalemne's Champion. It's a 5-drop 5/5 Vigilance with Monstrosity 3. You can pay 7 for it, and when it happens, it just exiles all artifacts and enchantments. A little weird considering we've already seen a bunch of artifacts and enchantments, like even just here, let alone the fact that I saw a whole bunch in the original build, but in a very maybe in a very creature-focused white deck, she can just the fact that she can just exile a whole bunch of everyone's stuff can really mess with a lot of people in EDH. This is an interesting card that I'm pretty excited for. It's a 7-drop 4/4 Flying Sphinx. When it enters the battlefield, choose an opponent. That player has more cards than you. You draw cards equals the difference. So it's like one of those blue, Dream Prowler cards or whatever. I can't think of what it is, but it's an effect that's normally in blue, but now every color. Not Dream Fracture. Is
that the counterspell?
Yeah, no. There's a card from Morning to But anyways, it's an effect that's normally in blue. It's now put in colorless, so a lot of decks that really need to draw cards after they run out of steam can now do it with a 7/7 or a 4/4 flying body. And our last card, ending on a good note, I suppose, is the other Myriad card that comes in my colors, and it's a 5-drop 5/3 with haste, Giant Warrior, which is going to be relevant. But it has Myriad, so you just plop it, swing, and it just immediately sends 5 damage at everybody. So, yeah, that's my deck. And now we're going to do a video where we're going to play with all these new cards, including the decks ourselves.
Yeah, we just got to shuffle up, so
yep.
We'll be right back.
Yep. See you guys soon.
Sports ball.
Okay, I was like, who's Peyton Manning?
Nah.
Who is that? Who's that? Weak ass. Oh. Okay, alright. 10, alright. What are you looking up on your phone? 9.
Just Patriots. Okay. Patriots score.
Oh, okay. Some stuff I don't care about.
They're winning. I go first.
Yeah.
Swamp, you can go.
Play a Vivid Meadow. Comes to play with 2 little counters, and go. I mean, it's a 2-color deck. It probably won't matter.
Savior Wayfinder enters the battlefield. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them into your hand, and the rest are my graveyard. So I got Grizzly Salvage, Thief of Blood, and Naziric Krull Death Priest. There. Say that 5 times fast. In my graveyard, and I drew a land. And I'll pass my turn.
Boros Garrison.
I mean, you don't have counters there anymore.
And
is it only basic land? No, basic land is the
border posts. Vivid Meadow. Go. Not the border posts, there are Karoo lands. And
there's Karoo lands, yeah, but the border posts also have to be a basic land.
Oh yeah.
What you got? Best time of any for this. Skullwinder. I'm gonna choose you. Let's see what I want to get back.
At least I got something out of it. That means I gotta play some next turn. I gotta discard down again.
I think I'm gonna grab Grizzly Salvage. I hit you for 1.
I will take it.
Pass the turn.
Pretty much have to. I just have 1 land. Ooh. Well, Vivid Meadow.
Ooh. Impressive.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, I know, it's not impressive. I think I'm going to discard...
Discard. I hate when that happens.
Serious Sundial.
I mean, for me, that wouldn't have been a tough choice. Just trash.
This is garbage. I'm playing Boros.
That's true. Getting, like, some resources we could... I will play Meren, the Clan of Toth.
I have to pretend like I don't want to draw cards.
And then I'm going to go to attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll hit you for 2.
37.
Pass the turn.
Well. General.
Mm-hmm.
And pass to you. That's what I got.
I don't want to do this to you.
Okay.
I'm very sorry about it. Boros Garrison.
Oh. Oh, God.
And then, go to attacks. Skullwinder.
I'll take one.
Mm-hmm.
All set?
Pass to you. No, command tower.
Command tower. And I'm done.
I don't have a way to kill my creatures yet. Oh, God!
Considering it's going to be my only creature for a while, I'll play the big one. I don't have experience counter yet.
Let's go ahead and mulch. You go top 4 cards of my library, put all land cards revealed this way into your hand, and the rest to the graveyard.
Alright, cool.
Go to swamp. And then, Grizzly Salvage. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library and put a creature or land card from among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard.
The same thing, but...
Wow, that's a pretty good chunk to get through, huh? Do I take the Guildgate?
What else is in there? I'm sorry, I knew the other ones, but...
Grove, Swamp,
Okay,
Forest,
cool.
Guildgate. I'll take the command tower. I'll play the command tower. And, here we go. You know what? That.
Take 4. All set?
Yep.
Go. Alright. Riveting.
Draw a card. There it is. That's the card I wanted. Good thing I can't do anything. But I will just float 6.
Okay.
Bounce 4s to my hand. And let's dread summons for 4. Each player puts the top X cards of his or her library in his or her graveyard. For each creature card put in the graveyard this way, I put a 2/2 black zombie creature card into the battlefield tapped. I got 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 2 also. 4 tapped zombies.
Okay.
4 tapped zombies, huh? You know, that's what I got. Nope, that's not what I got. Yeah. There we go. Text it.
Skullwinder. Gun 30.
Experience counter.
All set?
Yep. Forgot she had double strike. That being said, you should have attacked me. Last turn.
Why?
I would have taken 6. I guess you could have taken more, but
Yeah,
who knows what you're gonna
Meren
draw.
would have just eaten Kalemne.
No. Well, I could have.
Yeah, could have blocked it, she would have died, and I'm left with nothing. You're
Oh,
left
end of
with
my
everything.
turn. Right? Did you draw your card already?
I did.
You know, I don't know.
Do you
what
have anything?
Is
You
it
don't.
What are
It's
you
a
talking
one
about? No, if it's equal number experience counters you have, return to the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I choose a card in my graveyard, and I get one back to my hand.
You get one back to your hand every time?
Yeah, so dumb. Skullwinder.
Wow.
No, I don't know if I want
I'm
Skullwinder.
not... I don't know.
She's good.
Yeah.
She's good. I gotta throw her into Golgari. Just the fact that it's just otherwise, and just... What?
I had no idea.
But yeah, that's my turn, so you can just continue. Continue on your path.
Boots.
Besieging Decklists.
Go.
Bang, bang. Draw a card. Let's get Force down here. What's in your, It'd be very bad for me to play Skullwinder.
I can't believe you get a creature back every turn. It's so nuts.
She's good. She's real good. I'll swing 4 2/2s and a Satyr Wayfinder your way.
Yeah, so it doesn't friggin' matter anymore, so I'm just gonna block Satyr Wayfinder. I would not have been taking all this damage had I... Oh, I'll block a zombie, I guess. I would not have been taking all this damage had I any idea.
Tribute to the wild. Can you please sacrifice an artifact or enchantment?
It's a foreign?
Wow. And the zombie's gonna eat poop or Satyr?
Zombie.
Yeah, smart decision. Good choice, good choice. And then I think I'll go to end step.
You have another experience counter.
Yep. Which I think I have some things.
Wow, and I can't get rid of the experience. Wow, she is not... Dude, she's a little broken.
Viridian Zealot?
Yeah.
She's so broken.
Yeah.
And that goes right into place. So then I'll pass to you. She's definitely an engine. She's an engine that, like, we thought Kalemne was gonna be. Remember when they first revealed her, everyone was like, so you play, like, 2/5 powered creatures and then Armageddon?
Well, no, if I could blow... Yeah, if I had mass land destruction, this would be a different game, but...
Yeah. I don't think they want to give out
also,
mass land destruction for $35.
Not only that, but you also got to blow up a huge mana source of mine. Blew up all my tempo. Go to tech phase.
Yep.
Her.
Zealot's gonna die.
Okay.
Is Zealot gonna die? Yeah, Zealot's gonna die. Oop. So I got another experience counter.
Desolation Giant kicked.
What does he do?
Blows up all creatures.
Destroy all other creatures you control. If it was a trick, destroy all other creatures instead.
Yeah, destroy all other creatures.
That's fine. So I'm gonna get...
For a mana cost 5 or I don't even get an experience counter. Cool.
3, 4, 5. So I get 5 more counters.
Yeah, you have 5 experience counters.
Puts me to 8. How big is that guy?
3/3.
And we'll put a little, you want a dice for her?
Sure.
Alright.
All set.
Okay. Draw a card. Come on. Emissary?
Sure.
And then I'm gonna attempt to cast her again.
You're gonna succeed.
Meren of whatever.
Malsong.
Clan Toth.
Yeah, you get whatever you want back.
As long as it is only an 8-drop.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
I wonder if we're reading the experience counters wrong.
I don't know. That seems wildly unfair compared to mine. It's less. Whenever another creature you control dies, you get an experience power. Yeah, no, you're gonna get all those experience counters. Less than equal to the number of experience counters you have returns to the battlefield, otherwise put in your hand. Yeah, I feel like that's just...
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than I thought it was.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really have much. I'm gonna say I should do a
I mean, like, yeah, I don't even know if
but
it
for
matters.
purpose of
so
funsies,
much.
I'm gonna get a Lilith Troll.
Is that really all? Is
I mean, I could take counters off of all other permanents, which what am I
gotta
gonna
have something.
strip off Vivid Meadow counters and get a 3/3?
each other creature you control? I mean, you could have gotten the Bloodstore.
I got a Devour though. I got a Lilith Troll though, so maybe I can pitch something, get something better next time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, blowing my lance.
Yeah, I don't
want
wanna-
so fucking game. If you keep
The
blowing up my
Boros
lance
Garrison
over and over
was
and over.
fun, but just know, kiddies, that
Yeah,
Meren with an
deck
acidic slime
this deck
is
does not survive if you can just trip it up.
ridiculous. Ridiculous.
So I needed to get Sun Titan to get back Boros Garrison.
You need the mana, not Soul Ring. I guess you could attack.
No,
it.
you can just blow it up with Zilot.
Why wouldn't you get
Soul
back
Ring.
Lightning Greaves and just swing with Sun Titan?
Because you just blow up. I guess you just blow up the Lightning Greaves anyways. Because you can triple block it and kill it. That is literally an option right now. It is triple blocking, killing the Sun Titan. I can't get it back. You can get all your creatures back forever.
It's the truth, I can.
You can. I'm done.
Draw a card.
And she is horrifying when I'm on. That is just...
She's good.
She can't hit the board.
I'm gonna go to attacks.
Yeah.
And I will swing these two. 2, 4.
I'll block him.
You're gonna let the Lilith Troll through?
Yeah, sure.
I will pitch. I will discard Extractor Demon to put a +1/+1 counter on him.
Yep.
I will discard Skullwinder to put a +1/+1 counter on him.
Yep. It's an extra 2, so I'm down to 19.
So he's got 2 counters on him.
Yeah. And then Emissary dies.
Emissary dies, so I get another thing. Then I'll go search for a land to put it into my hand or battlefield. Battlefield. Then I'll go ahead to end step, and I'll grab Extractor Demon.
Okay.
Put it into play, and then it goes to you.
Okay. I told you this Vivid Meadow
I
would
thought-
not matter.
Oh, Desolation Giant blocked. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's Extractor Demon.
Cards in there?
2.
Four-land Behemoth?
Trample gets +4/+4 for each other giant you control. So he's an 8/8, huh? 8/8 trample.
No, he's a 12/12 trample. I have 2 other
Oh,
giants.
yeah. That's not bad. Good thing you didn't have Lightning Greaves back.
I can't. I still don't even want to attack with this Sun Titan. I guess I should. Go to attack phase.
Mm-hmm.
Sun Titan.
What are you choosing to bring back? Besiege into places. Can you get 1 Power Stone? I've never played one, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, I can get back Soaring.
Okay. I mean,
Sure. And you can go.
so When you playing that Hugify guy.
Is that what? Whenever another?
Whenever another creature leaves the battlefield.
Okay, so I don't mill to, or someone doesn't mill to.
Yep. Evolving Wilds.
Okay.
And go to end of turn.
Okay. Just pass and just get a new dude. Yep.
Extractor Demon.
Okay.
Pass to you. I didn't raise my experience counters.
Oh,
Oops.
that's true. Oh, well.
I'm pretty sure 9.
It's not yeah, I mean, I don't think you can get anything else, but...
I don't think there's anything in here that's a 9 drop, but there we go.
Go to attack this?
Yep. What's your target with Sun Titan?
Sun Titan is targeting... Stink Drinker?
What's he do? They just cost less.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Putrefy?
Targeting Borderline Behemoth?
Yep. Correct.
Sure. Get a Doodly. Where'd my Doodly go? Oh, he's over here. Shapeshifter.
When he dies, he becomes a shapeshifter?
No, I do not. What do I get from that?
Putrefy
Oh, he's just dead.
destroyed.
Yeah, he's just dead. Okay. Yeah, and something.
I'll take the 6.
Okay.
34.
Cards now?
1. 0.
Okay. Six. 7. Gisela.
Mm-hmm.
Blade of Gold Knight.
Crack ball.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's to open. You need more swamps.
Oh, sorry.
Gisela, Blade of Gold.
See the beginning of your...
You also have to do Extractor Demon.
Well, one of them. No, why?
Whenever another creature leaves the battlefield.
Is it leaves the battlefield?
Yes.
Okay. Cluestone on the mountain. Pass. Giant supposed to cost 2 less? Yeah, pass.
Not what I wanted to see. But probably gonna go this route.
Get back to Restodon. Got it.
Destroy Garrison, Soul Ring. Command Tower. No, Terramorphic Expanse. So I'll get an elephant too.
Okay. Can I have some elephants?
Yes.
Cool. There's a lot of land destruction in that deck.
The fact that you can get Acidic Slime back, like I could probably have just...
Yeah, no,
Right,
that would have been game right there, but that would have been another just... That would have been just...
I could have gotten Trestodon back like 4 turns
Just
ago.
know that
I
in
was
this
just-
deck you can just keep blowing up one kid's lands over and over. This deck just loses if it doesn't have lands.
I could
Also-
have done Trestodon so many turns ago. I don't want to do that.
Land destruction turns out isn't a lot of fun. I'm gonna exile that. You get Doodly. Here he is. Remember when I accidentally grabbed it earlier? That was me accidentally just messing up thinking you were getting a changeling because I was planning on exiling shit. Earthquake for 4.
So you're gonna kill everything except for Sun Titan and Gisela?
I'm gonna kill none of my stuff.
It's damage I do, not you.
If a source.
And opponent controls?
Nope. Just it only...
The source would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls. The source deals double, and the source would deal damage to you or a permanent you control, prevent half the damage rounded up. Okay.
Sunrise Sovereign. Other giant creatures I control have +2/+2 and trample.
Mm-hmm.
All these. Sun Titan attacks. I get back. I'll just suck at this point. So I take 2 off of Earthquake. Is it you? Or permanent? Jesus Christ. Yeah, you take 8.
Oh, yeah.
Biggest thing you can block is Gisela. No, Sun Titan.
Sun Titan has trample.
Oh yeah, he's an 8/8 with trample. Yeah, so he is definitely the biggest. 8/8 trample vigilance.
Yeah, I'm just dead to the 2 giants.
Okay. So it's pretty clear that, yeah, taking a land destruction like Rock Route, where you just blow up and like slowly but surely blow up everything control, this deck just friggin' loses to that.
I could have done the Acidic Slime and Terestodon and just shut you down,
This-
but that's no fun.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do, though. I guess in multiplayer it'd be a lot less abusive.
Yeah.
One-on-one, though, yeah, obviously, I think this deck just loses every time to the Taloth deck playing it straight.
Yeah, if I was gonna be a jerk.
Because I can't have... If I have, like,
You wouldn't
5
have
or less lands... Yeah, if I have 5 or less lands, this deck does not function the
as
way
soon
it's
as
built.
the Acidic Slime came out, I don't know if I had a way of killing him, but as soon as the Acidic Slime came out and was, like, just hitting you or blowing up your lands...
I didn't know you could get him back. That's so dumb, too.
Everything.
Yeah, getting it back over and over, like, to your hand.
Forever.
Yeah, I didn't think you could get it back. That is insanely harsh one-on-one.
Yep.
Yeah. This deck definitely wins if played correctly.
I mean, if you want to have friends.
Yeah, right. Land destruction. Alright. So yeah, we are AA Gaming. We have been getting a lot more comments, a lot more subscribers, a lot more views lately. So we'd love it if you guys kept it up. We've been working on 2 decks that 2 commenters have asked us to do. A guy named Ice Reaper wanted me to build Mamoplasm. Mamoplasm Reanimator. I've been working on that.
And GPLG asked for an Alicia Allies build, so I got that started. And unfortunately asked about fairies, but I don't know if fairies have great reach in EDH. I also don't have that kind of money.
Yeah. So fairies, I mean,
I
like
have
you want some help with that. It is you build infinite combo Una, and that's all you do because fairies really don't have that much for tribal. You have just the one that gives them shroud, and like the rest of them are all just weird,
one
tricky
that's like,
guys.
if you got more of this fairy, you can draw more cards and this thing.
You get to counter like 1-drops and stuff. It's all very tricky, very one-on-one kind of stuff that just doesn't bode well for EDH. So we went with allies for the tribe we wanted. And, yeah.
Yep.
We're always willing to take more suggestions. We're really good at building these decks pretty quickly, so definitely let us know. Thanks for watching.
And remember, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, do.
Because that's what you're supposed to say in every YouTube video.
I said in the beginning. I got it.
We gotta remind.
Yes.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.